What's going on, guys? It is the first Friday of the new year. Wow, I did not adjust my webcam today. There we go. It's better. Back to normal. Alright, well, I was adjusting my webcam. The problem is the studio is hard to work with this skateboard project that I've been working on. But in good news, I feel like I still have no idea what I'm doing. But we're going to continue on with this project. I'm going to finish painting the bottom of it. I might repaint the top of it, or the space part of it. Let's jump into the studio so we can take a look. Oh no. Oh no. The usual problem. There we go. Back in the studio. Oh man, I noticed my tea is very over teed. Oh, it's hot. You're gonna drip water everywhere. It's okay. It's all good. So yeah, we're gonna continue working on this skateboard. I got the front of the Cadillac done. I know there's a lot of things going on right now in the studio, but I got the front of the car finished, which I really enjoy. I didn't get a license plate in there yet, so I still need to put that in, but the front of the car is finished, and you can't see it, but there's a really nice chrome finish on it. Like, it's actually really chrome, but you can't tell from the skateboard itself. Anyways, we're still working on it. At this point, I'm trying to figure out whether I should paint this all black again in the background so that there's more contrast. I feel like because we're missing some contrast, that the inside looks like the outside. So I don't know what I should do yet there. On the bottom half, I'm gonna finish painting the letters UFO, and I'm going to do it in a drip fashion. Hopefully that works out. I don't know. If anything works out, it'll be great. If nothing works out, that's okay too, because really this one was the practice skateboard, so it's just a lot of practice. I don't know how to shoot this one though, because this is not the best angle. But let's zoom in. And there we go. We have the front of the Cadillac, and then a little bit of the lettering. And I'll just work on the bottom half. I'll move the keyboard for now. My plan is to paint in this all black, and leave the letters the wood grain color. Maybe. It might end up being all painted. We'll see. I'm really not too picky with this one. I'm just kind of having fun and experimenting with different colors and different choices of paints, really. So anyways, let's get into coloring the background here. And I'm just going to use my Pashka to get the more detailed spots in, kind of. Like the bigger chunks. I'm going to go back in and retrace this in a second. Alright, let me do this side as well. How well can we see that? Not very well. I'll zoom us all back in. I've seen these things actually. One of my colleagues asked me if I wanted to borrow the zoom feature for the for a camera so that I can auto zoom while it's up there. I should really take him up on that offer since I'll be there for a few months. And if he has it and I can borrow it just to test it out, see if I needed it in general. What's going on, guys? Thanks. It's more views than I've ever had, though. 9 viewers at once? Dang. So we're just going to work on coloring in this extra part. Nice. Yeah, I still skate when I can. I don't get to skate too much here in Seattle because it's always raining. But when I lived in California, I skated a lot more. When I lived in Thailand, I skated a little bit too. Man, I gotta really figure out how to do all the Twitch stuff. The things on Twitch. Thanks. The actual whole skateboard, you guys are only seeing a piece of it. Has a giraffe and a bunny sitting in a UFO. It's still too big. But I'm just working on the bottom part, the UFO part. Oh. Whoops, almost knocked it over. But let's just continue on this part. And I want to make the letters look like they're dripping from behind so that I can put the black in. I don't really love the top part, so I think I may go back and redo some of the black. This board is just so awkward to try to work on. Not only does it move a little bit all the time, it also it's also not flat, so it's hard to draw on. But definitely the prep helped, sanding down the board first. It's quite helpful. Just do a simple outline. The problem I really am going to have is the India ink that I'm going to use next is... I just hope it matches. The problem is I feel like this is a flat. Well, we can check up here where we won't have a problem with any of this. Whoops. It's super black. I'm okay with that because I really think I want to black out this background. My other idea would be to make oh, sorry guys, not even drawing anywhere near anybody. But that's good because that'll give me enough ink to use for down here. Alright, let's continue on. trying to hit the outside of this, not the inside. I don't know why I started from right to left, because that's not going to help me, as paint does not dry that way. Sometimes I think I sabotage myself, where I'll just do things the worst possible way, just to thanks guys, thanks for the follow. So we're going to throw the rest of this in. Big thing is just making sure I'm still in frame on the feed. Oh man, that might have been a bad choice. My other issue is I still have this orange stripe that I really didn't want. But since I had no direction when I started this skateboard, that's kind of where we are. Happy New Year, guys. It's the first Friday of the new year. Technically the first show of the new year. I feel like it looks better. I don't know which one it looks. It doesn't look good in either. But it's okay. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. I don't know if the colors are going to line up. We'll see. We'll see how this all works out. Just trying not to put my hand in the wet ink. Alright, then we have our top line here. Ooh. Thanks for the ad. Do I not have, I might not, oh, that might be something I'm not running. I'm not running the chat. Thanks for stopping by, Daddy Smurf. Kazin. See ya, Tempest. Everyone's rolling out. That was cool. Thanks for stopping by. Come by and check out this board finished, maybe. Well, hopefully it'll be finished soon. My real goal for the new year is to try to get things done faster. It takes me so long to get a project done. Mainly because I sit around and try to figure out how I'm going to do it. And in reality, most of the time I should just get down and do it. Okay. Next plan is a little bit of India ink. I'm going to go back to using my what is this? Windsor Newton ink. This is Tinta China black ink. Black Indian ink. I like this one because it has the dropper. Oh, which is always nice. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. I don't need much of this stuff. It's pretty potent. And then we're gonna paint the bottom of the board black. I really think I should paint the rest of the board black again, but we'll get there. So we're just gonna slowly paint this out. Nice and black. Stuff's usually better for splatter, but this is the application I've chose to use it. I like it just because it's so smooth, but I could probably also use hold on, what is it? I bet you this golden black, carbon black would work just as good, if not better. I can actually see through this stuff. Let's do a comparison. Darker than you. Oh man, that's not good. Sorry, forgot to shake. Always remember to close your lid when you shake too, otherwise you get black paint everywhere. And I have gotten black paint everywhere. Okay, let's try this black and see how dark this is. Yeah, this black is even darker than the India ink. But the skateboard still has like a weird texture to it, even though I did sand it. It's still not completely letting me paint it. It's cool though. That's cool. We're gonna get it. Hope everyone's having a great Friday night out there. Hanging out. Enjoying Twitch. I just need some music for this channel, and I could probably have something good running. Yeah, I only have 3 clips. Thanks, guys. Ooh. Just gonna continue painting. Get all the black done. Let's see, this black didn't do as well. That's okay though. We're gonna continue. Just get it done. We'll lay the first coat and then we'll come back to the next one. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to get this entire piece done tonight just because we have drying time. And unless I run a blow dryer, that would just destroy audio for 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know if you want to watch me blow dry a piece of artwork. Oh, Smurf makes music? I do all sorts of things though. I also make weird videos for YouTube. If you search for Money Makes Monsters on YouTube, you'll also find like all sorts of strange things that I need music for, so never discount it. I'm always looking for something. Always looking for something. Where's everyone coming from? Where's everyone watching from? Dang, that looks so wet still. New York, nice. New York, it's almost midnight there. Florida, dang, we're all in all the different corners. I'm broadcasting from Washington, so I'm up in the Pacific Northwest. You're down in Florida, New York. New York. That's cool. I've never been to Florida. I have been to New York. I'm like, what is going on? It sounds like the autofocus in my camera is trying to do something, but I don't think that's the case. Man, that golden black is just covering everything. These golden paints are expensive, but man, are they worth it. You can see where I've left some of the varnish on from the factory coat, because it's like pooling just a little bit in some places. Whoa. I'm going to try to move it up a little bit. South Carolina. Yeah, I don't even know what rating's about. I'm too new to Twitch. But I saw someone do that the other day. I should probably look it up. But I'm too busy watching Bob Ross videos, really, and that takes up a lot of my time. Because you gotta learn from the guy if you're gonna paint like the guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this golden black carbon, is the color to use, I think, for this one. Happy little bush. Happy little bush. Well, I think you just have to, like, I don't know, painting nature is kind of cool because nature is kind of chaotic and doesn't really have a form, so as long as you make everyone believe it's a bush, it's a bush. And Bob Ross, he was good at doing that. But see, you can see where it's like not completely finishing. See, I think I might want to paint the background black up there as well. If we do that, they'll be fine. No work tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. But you guys are all on East Coast time. Oh, I see. So you raid when you're done with your stream to like move your streamers onto your viewers onto someone else's stream? Is that the plan? That's cool. Longitude and latitude. Nice. Well, that's cool. I'll have to figure out all that stuff out, but that makes sense now that you say that. What do you stream on Twitch, or do you just, you guys play something? Yeah, that's how I feel about I think that's how I feel about everything I stream as well, though. I'm like, stream Call of Duty, man, it's pretty boring, I feel, but maybe there's somebody out there that wants to watch it. It's good practice anyways. Plus, painting, I don't know why anyone would, I mean, other than to talk to artists and hang out with them. I feel like watching paint dry is the worst part of my day. So why would I make anyone do it with me? I'm like, hey, you want to do something? Let's do laundry and watch paint dry. But we're doing a pretty good job filling all the gaps in, and I think the actual bottom is coming together. The problem is I think I need the top to either match it, which is, watch, I'll show you the problem in a second. I wanted to leave some of the wood grain in there, but this board doesn't have much of a wood grain. I don't think many of these blank skateboards really have much of a wood grain. But I mean, if this doesn't come out looking good, I can always go skate it, which is nice too. It's like multi-function. Oh, I missed something. Have a viewer, consistent 6 viewers, if that's true. Oh, I think my mom watches my stream. And I don't know. I guess some people like watching Call of Duty, like I said. I'm pretty good at that. Just the zombie portion though, because I only like to play with teams. I don't like playing against people. I feel like that's an unneeded rage that I can do without in my life. but I almost want to start streaming other things like weird stuff like Little Big Planet and some other games like Katamari Damacy is really what I want to stream. The big rolling ball game. If you haven't played it, it's amazing. I think I might just download it so I can stream it because I feel like more people should play that ridiculous game. Yeah, I do Hot Wheel unboxings. I'm working on unboxing my entire Hot Wheels collection as of now. And yeah, those are pretty fun. Those are keeping me busy as well. Try to get one of those out a week if I can. I put one out today. Did I put one out today or yesterday? I think one went out this morning. So okay, we're gonna flip this bad boy around. Like, see, like now the bottom is all clean looking. And the top is not as clean looking. Let's look at it from the full version. Oh God. Let's move some things first. Let's do this the smart way before we... The good thing is I have nothing to knock over, which is fantastic. The bad thing is my desk will never be big enough. Get a bigger desk, it's never going to be big enough. Oh, and I just put my finger in ink. Okay, so here's the issue. I like it. I'm going to have to do some work. Never enough room, guys, I'm telling you. Something's always in the wrong spot. Yeah, I like the dome. I think the dome needs a little bit of work. I think there needs to be like some definition underneath the bottom of the Cadillac. That front grille. I like how the letters came out. They came out real nice with that black. That black is super solid. I need to finish up this little tiny corner here because obviously I missed that. But I was thinking that I might go over this part and then leave the dome but make it all black so that the color pops a little bit more. I feel like the Giraffe doesn't pop enough. I'm still struggling with that dome part as well. Well, I'm glad you like it. Thanks. It's kind of just my first skateboard of, I feel, many, because I bought a ton of skateboards. I bought like 10 skateboards, I think. And I gave one away the other day because I was being smart. And I said, hey, friend, here, I'm going to punish you with this. So I sent my friend home back to New York with it. Where does he live? He lives in the Bronx. When I went to visit him, he was in like Carroll Street? I don't even remember. So, I mean, I can't mess it up because I can always redo it. I just don't, it's not like this thing's moving in that direction. Like originally when I painted it, I thought I was going to be flying in that direction, but once I finished painting the car, kind of lost it. I'm sorry I'm sideways, guys. But at least this gives you a better look. Oh man, it's like glary all over the place. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna lose all of those things. We're gonna drop it this way, and I'm gonna try to paint it from this side. All right, that's all right. We're just gonna be mainly doing some black work. I just don't like those stars. They don't look right. So we're gonna fix it a little bit. Really, if you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you. I'll send it to you. I got a box. One-on-one. Ooh. I'll quickly just hit this spot right here. I need to shade in that green a little bit darker right there. Good old space giraffe. Well, I'm going to try to do different animals with my little rabbit here. It's actually a comic I drew, which is kind of a big idea of all these. Maybe eventually I'll get it out, but it's about a bunny who is the last bunny on Earth, and he goes around traveling and collecting things. He's the collector. As you see, many things in my life are about collecting. From my gigantic Hot Wheels collection, which you guys are definitely more than welcome to watch. Those are pretty chill. Like I said, I need music for all sorts of things, so if you got some music, you should check it out. Like, even if you don't think I'll use it, there's a video on there from a bike race that I did a few months ago, and that music is pretty. I used all the music from the bands that were at the event, which was a little tricky, but it fit the genre of what I needed to do. Just cleaning this up a little bit right here. I can add my highlights in later. I'm just going to get it all back to black for now. Nine viewers. That's so many. Not used to so many people watching me. Although I have painted live. When I used to live in California, I had a pop-up art company, and we used to go around, and the big goal for that company was to get local artists, find local artists in the community, and then throw a free event at like a business that maybe people didn't know, maybe held events or wasn't, that wasn't very popular in the community, and we would get local musicians to join in on the event, and those people would all bring their friends and families to the shows, so that was good. We'd end up packing the house. Oh, sorry guys, that's probably loud. We ended up packing the house with just local people who ended up like going back to that establishment and having lunch there, and just knowing that it existed really. Sometimes it's just hard to like get out of your comfort zone. Dang, everyone's dropping coordinates. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Painting live is okay. It's usually pretty difficult just because, like, mainly because paint takes a while to dry. And that's the hardest part. And I think it's looking a lot better, nice and black though. I want to put stars in it, and I might have to mask it, but it's looking sweet. This gold and black, man, this stuff just hammers on the color. I gotta recover this stuff because this Indian ink just did not do as well as the golden. Thanks. Like those guys who do the weird portraits and the caricatures. Yeah, caricatures are cool. I think you just gotta practice when you draw people. And I don't really draw much of anything. I did a crazy the reason that I'm doing a giraffe is because I did a crazy project for Christmas where I did the 12 days of Christmas, and when I get this black laid right after this, we'll take a break and I'll show you guys that real quick because that was kind of a fun project, and kind of combining the world of AI and ChatGPT and drawing, which is kind of a pain, really. I'd much rather be on the commanding what to do side, but I let ChatGPT rewrite a Christmas parody for me for the 12 days of Christmas, and then I drew all of the things for the 12 days of Christmas. Yeah, way better all black. It just makes everything like stand out so much better. Still need to work on the glass, but I don't know. But look how much cleaner that looks. You know, just in general. Okay, I'm gonna paint this black bottom portion black. Just to, you know, get rid of this white, chalky looking tail. Alright, getting it done. Yeah, that looks so much better. I feel like I just wanted to add some background and some texture in the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna need more black. I think it's only gonna get halfway through. More black, Captain, more black. More black. Well, I appreciate you guys watching and stopping by to chat, man. Usually I just talk to myself, which is okay too. It's not as good though as talking to people and having, someone to talk to, which it's nice to paint live. I feel like the new era of being able to go live from your house is so nice to be able to paint live. I used to have to go out to like restaurants and stuff and throw art shows and go to galleries, and painting live wasn't always on the menu. But when we ran our company, we always painted live, and which was cool because we should have ended up with a lot of paintings done by a lot of different artists, but I honestly don't know where any of that stuff went. And that's okay. I think after we decided to shut down the business, we just kind of kept whatever we had in our possession. So, and we left it at that. All right. Wow, that looks so much better. I think I gotta line this up a little bit better with that chrome eventually. But I think all in all, that just looks a lot better. Oops. So from the bottom all the way to the top, I feel like I should outline it in gold or something. I feel like outlining it in gold would be a good touch. But I think I'm going to let this dry because it's not going anywhere, and I really don't want to stick my arm in a bunch of black right now. I do need to fix this line on this side. You guys can't tell because, well, it's not that much of a process, but if we look at the whole thing from top to bottom, so nice and black now on the top. We have the shading on the inside of the dome, which looks good. I like that. I think I do need to maybe just lightly whitewash a couple strokes in front of this so that it looks like a dome. I'm really kind of still struggling with that aspect. Bunny's super simple, looking great. The front of this Cadillac, it's a 1977 Cadillac front end. That's good. I do need to work a little bit on this UFO part here. And then the UFO part. Yeah, I think it needs a little bit of work here and there, but it'll eventually get to where it needs to go. Oh, that was loud. Sorry, guys. Anyways, like I said, let me see if I can grab. Oh my god, I have so much paint on my hands. Alright, let me show you guys the 12 Days of Christmas that I just finished, which was my other project plus all sorts of other things. But for now, I'm going to drop this on over here. Oh, hey Kylie, what's going on? Just finishing up this skateboard right now. Just added the black in. Finished the Cadillac front end the other day. And then worked on this. But in theory, I was just going to talk about the 12 Days of Christmas project. Yeah, no worries. And we're gonna just take a break from this project real quick. Just don't step on it or trip over it. So this was the 12 Days of Christmas project for those of you who haven't seen it. Thanks. I feel like I've been picking away at that project for a while now. But we're going to just let that dry, and we're going to talk about this project for a little bit, just for a second, and then maybe we'll go back to that project. I don't know. So this was the 12 Days of Christmas project. I drew this in 3 days, which was kind of crazy, and I'll drop the chat. I'll drop the video, not the chat, this webcam, just so we can explain it a little bit better. So for the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, right, is the way the song goes, and then it goes all the way to 12 Days of Christmas, each one getting bigger. And of course, yeah, the kangaroo in the front is pretty funny. It's just looking at you, but there's multiples of each one. Let me see. I do have the lineup. So on the first day of Christmas, so I'll zoom in real quick for everyone, real quick. So on the first day of Christmas, right, we have the first day. We got a unicorn. There's another kangaroo, right? So there's like kangaroos. This is the kangaroo, I think they were talking about, staring into their soul. So I'll just back it up just a little bit, and then I can read off what the actual challenge was, and then we can like count them off while we wait for paint to dry. So this is like good idea for a segment, like, okay, paint something, but then have a segment to talk about stuff. So the first day of Christmas, it was one unicorn, and then the second day of Christmas was 2 penguins. So kind of the fun part about this would be able to find things, and kind of like, oh, I see it, I know where the 2 penguins are, oh, I know where the 1 unicorn is, as you go through it. Let's see if I have the post, because I made a post about it, but I need to find it. Oh, it's my last post. Okay, so we start with 1 unicorn, then we have 3 whales. So yeah, we have a whale playing a saxophone here, 1, and then there's Shamu jumping through the air here. There's 2, and then there's another whale right back here, and then there's 3. So there's 3 whales in there. And then the next is 4 bananas, which I kind of just threw a bunch of bananas in there, which don't even look good. I feel like someone needs to fix this banana problem. So I'm going to do a little whiteouting right now, just to, touch up. Not to give it away or anything, or show you guys where the bananas are. I'm just going to touch up these banana-like things down here, all 4 of them, because the surfboard goes through them, because I drew the paddleboard pretty early on in the game. So we had 4 bananas, and you can see there's like a little tag that says 4 bananas on it. 5 flamingos. It would have been better if it had given me like 5 flamingos flying, although it would have gotten much more difficult too, because then I would have had to make them all flying. So we do have some flamingos flying. If we move down, we have one flamingo here with his neck up here. We have another flamingo back here in the background. There's another flamingo here flying. And there's a flamingo behind him flying. As you can see, I was like, okay, I know how to draw one in one position. I'm going to draw the exact same one, just smaller, farther back. And then to make you have the day 5 tag there, and then our 5th flamingo is right here playing the saxophone back there in the back corner. So there's 5 flamingos. We have 6 saxophones to find now is the next goal. We already know where 1, 2 is. There's 2. And 3 with our flamingo playing the saxophone. You got 4 underneath him. We got our little baby Joey in here playing the 5th saxophone. And then lastly over here on this side we got a kangaroo serenading another kangaroo in a sailboat. Because if you're a kangaroo, you're definitely bringing a saxophone. That's like what all kangaroos do on the first date. So we had 6 saxophones, right? And at this point I was like, oh, well, I already had known I had made a bad choice trying to do this project, because once you get towards the end, 10, 11, and 12, that's 33 things that you need to draw just in day 10, 11, and 12. So it got really complicated really fast. I'm so glad that I got unicorn on day 1, though. I would not have wanted to draw 12 unicorns. So there was 7 kangaroos that I had to draw. So 7 kangaroos. We got 1, 2, 3. One's jumping in here, diving in. 4, another one's diving in. 5, another one sitting here. And then 6 and 7 are 2 in the boat. And it would have been a little bit easier if I had not used ChatGPT like each line, and I had just made the whole song first. But I really wanted to do it live and keep on creating things. So we went from the kangaroos, which were here, and we jumped over to octopus. Now the octopus are a little bit more hidden. There's a few that are in weird places, like so that. Of course, if you look in the water, we'll find a few. We have 1 right here by the bananas. 2 over here. We have 3 right here. Watch, I won't be able to find them all. We have 4 right there, right on the top of the sail. He's really small. We have 5, 1 riding the back of the flamingo, trying to choke it out. 5. How many do we need? We need 8. 5. There's 6 right here. 6. Six right here. There's 7 right here. 1 on his ankle. That's a tattoo. That's really awkward. I know. And then the one that I'm like, I don't know if that one counts or not. There's number 8, and he is right there on his shorts. Right there. He's so small, but he's there. So that's 8 octopus. Then we had to do 9 giraffes. And when it said to do 9 giraffes, I was like, okay, I'm going to give up, because I don't want to draw 9 giraffes, and thus where we come to drawing giraffes now. That's why there's a giraffe on the skateboard, because I had to draw 9 giraffes previously. So I did. I drew 9 of them. We'll count them. We have these. Some of these are a little awkward. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the easy ones, right? 4. Then we have the pole floaty, which is 5. We have this one right here, which is 6. Right? We have to get to what? 9? Oh no. 6. Oh. And then we have the one looking through the cloud that's up here. He's looking down. 7. We have the one riding on the flamingo's back up here. You can see him. 8. And then we have one in a UFO here, which is 9. Which I guess is, like, if you look at that one versus the one that I'm drawing now, this was just the miniature version of it. So, yeah. All right. Moving right along, we went from giraffes, and then I had to draw helicopters. Oh, helicopters. Now, there's a lot of different types of helicopters. There's helicopters with, like, wheels. There's Black Hawk helicopters. There's news helicopters. There's carrier helicopters. So I drew a variety of helicopters since I had to draw 10 of them. And they're all in the sky, so that makes it a lot easier. None of the helicopters are landed. So we have 1, 2, 3. We need 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 helicopters. 10 helicopters. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done, guys. I know. It's long-winded. 10 helicopters. There's 11 fireworks and there's 12 hedgehogs. So at the end of this, I drew 11 fireworks. I think there's 6 actual fireworks. And then I counted explosions as fireworks. No, there's 6 explosions and 5 fireworks. Let's count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Count by the center of each one of those. And then we should have 5 rockets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 12 hedgehogs. And the 12 hedgehogs I kind of drew in as like this cute little, weird little hedgehog guy. And there's 12 of them running around inside this maze of things. So overall, this project was a lot of fun. I think I would have wanted more days to do it. I think having 12 days to do it would have been better. I did the first 6 days, I think, on day 1, and then I did the next 3 on day 2, and then I did the last 3 on day 3. So it was like 6 and then 2 sets of 3 just because there was so many more to draw. But yeah, that project was a lot of fun. And you know, it might be something I want to try next year, but also just kind of something kind of cool to look at if you want to sit around and, you know, map it out. I should make a little key maybe in next to the kangaroo that stares into people's souls, and yeah. Thanks for stopping in and checking out the stream. I do appreciate you guys coming in and creating conversation, because it's kind of boring talking to myself, although sometimes I'm interesting. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, and have a good night, and hope you enjoy your weekend. Yeah, so we're at 9:05. We have about 25 more minutes to roll on the stream, which is good. Let's see how our paint's drying. Paint's drying pretty good. Now, we could talk about this a little bit, because I don't really know. I love the chrome. I really like the car. It's so glossy now. It's like too glossy. I like the color. I don't know, I think it's coming out pretty good. What I would like to do is do a little bit of detail. Where's my detail Pashka? Another thing, what problem when things go amiss. Okay, hold on. Let me add in the webcam back in. Marker. No marker. I need the black one. The black one, but the skinny one. Aha. I found it. So I'm going to just cruise in and do some line work. And like the shoulder right here. Just give it a little bit more definition. I really want to give this part more definition, but I think the silver needs to go out farther. Can't tell, or it needs to go in. It either needs to go in or needs to go out. I think it needs to go in. It looks kind of off. It looks like it should be black all the way to there. If it was going to line up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's up. I think it's kind of crooked. Can't really tell. I really shouldn't have spray painted it orange underneath. Because you see that little crease where there's like a drip in the background. I mean, it adds character, but I don't know if character is what I was going for. I'm going to try to bring down this line. Yeah. So if I was going to line it up, that's what I need to do. Need to bring it in. So that it's straight. There we go. I think I just needed to straighten that out a little bit. I really wish I could learn how to curve the giraffe inside that dome. But I think it's a work in progress. I'll learn how to do that eventually. All right. I don't want to just paint black all night, but I feel like that's where we're at with this right now. As much as I want to move on and drop some gold lining in, I really can't until the black is dry. Otherwise it'll just ruin it all. Or maybe there's a technique in just painting things when they're completely wet that I don't know about. You know, you never know. Just because someone's been doing it one way forever doesn't always mean that's the right way, but usually that means it's the right way. Oh. Yeah, I just need to like work on something that'll help it pop a little bit more. I think this needs to be like dark green. Is it not dark green? It is dark green. It just doesn't look dark green. Maybe we need to actually use a darker green. Yeah. There is a tiny white dot in his eye already. It's just hard to see on camera. Plus the dot's probably not in the right place. Thanks for tuning in, Daddy Smurf. Sorry if I missed you. Sometimes I miss people when I'm looking straight down. Thanks for the advice on the streaming and stuff. I do appreciate that as well, because I'm pretty new to the streaming game. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I want to add some stars. I really want to add some color to this. Ooh, that orange makes everything pop a little bit. Oops, sorry. I'm totally not drawing anywhere within a reasonable range. So I'm trying to like kind of get these just to pop a little bit. Alright, let's give it a good orange outline. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know. Oh my goodness. The skateboard is not the easiest to film, let me tell you. Let me just tell you. It's challenging just to film it. Oh, here we go with the rocking situation again. Guess I could have held it with my other hand. I wonder if I could do the 3D effect with a different color set. It's always red and blue, but I wonder if I can do it with like duplicating 2 different layers. It's not even really duplicating, it's just coloring the sides of a line. I don't know. We're just going to continue on. Stay true. Just keep going. Oh, the yellow's pretty sweet looking too. I might add the yellow back in after the orange. I feel like I should do something giraffe themed for the lettering, but I don't want to overdo it. Alright. Looks like there's still a few people watching. Yeah, I need to, if I'm gonna do his eyes, I gotta black them back out. First, they were never really blacked out to begin with, and then I just threw some white in them to kind of hold me over. Just think I just need thicker lines to kind of define him a little bit more. My lines are so soft. Maybe they should be harsher. So you can give them more shape. You know what I'm saying? Really bring some line weight into the piece. Oh, I'm not even drawing within. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do skateboards. Just because I'm never drawing in the frame. Just going to outline a little bit so we're separating that color just a little bit more. Making our subject matter like come to life, hopefully. That's what we're always hoping for. It's coming to life subject matter. Really haven't worked in any of the details on his face. That's why I wasn't really that worried about dropping the white dots in. It's kind of like your icing on your cake, you know what I mean? Like you wait till the very end to like really drop all your white highlights in and be like, ah, now it looks right. Now those eyes are looking back at me. I just feel like sometimes if you do it too early, you get stuck. And you know what? Giraffes have these crazy eyelashes too, which I didn't add in. Like crazy eyelashes. So there we go. Oh, I don't know if I like the eyelashes. I might take those out. But for now, I'm going to leave them in. Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't know if I love those eyelashes. That's alright. It's just like my bunny has no definition in him. He's just like this plain little ordinary bunny. He's actually got way too much detail. In the original drawings he has no detail. This one like he's got a stomach and a chest. He's really hogging this guy's space, man. Give the poor giraffe some space. He's like leaning so hard. Alright guys, well it is getting close to time to call it quits, and I feel like I made a lot of progress. I didn't have any of this actually painted black, and the giraffe seems to be looking pretty good. I need to get the car finished. I think I should trace in some gold. But other than that, I think I really enjoy this one. I don't know what animal I'm going to do next. Because what's long like a skateboard? Or I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do any other different types of animals really. Yeah, I just don't know how that's all going to work. See, now that we have a little bit of space, I can go in and, you know, really thicken up all these lines too. Kind of give this all more detail, and then it'll start becoming a darker color. But I pretty much need to draw like panels and things like that on the bottom side. Kind of give it some shape. Whew. Alright. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That's going to be it for this stream. A weasel? An otter? Yeah, an otter, a weasel would be fun. A meerkat. Could do a snake. I could do some other things, but if I'm sticking to the skateboard, you know, aesthetic, like all in all, it looks pretty good, right? That looks like a skateboard you'd buy in the store. If we design that, okay, you should buy the skateboard. You should go skate this skateboard. I wouldn't skate this skateboard just because it's not a very expensive skateboard. It's just a blank, so it's probably not going to last a whole long time unless you hang it up. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Happy Friday, everyone. Also, in news of the art channel, I may be starting to do it Timon and Pumbaa. I can do Mickey Mouse now because Steamboat Mickey is free for public use, I guess. So anyone can use Mickey Mouse at this point. From what the rumors I've seen, don't quote me on that, so don't go out there starting to print a bunch of stuff with Mickey Mouse on it and trying to make money. But I heard Steamboat Mickey is a public domain right now, so that's cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun, and I think I'm going to start doing the stream 3 nights a week again. There's no pressure to come watch them, but I will be adding them Monday and Wednesday. So Monday, Wednesday, Fridays for 2024 moving forward with the art stream, because I am spending a lot of time drawing during the week, and I feel like sometimes I'm like, well, I should stream this or maybe film it for progress. So that'll give me a little bit more structure to do some artwork, and then gives you more time to watch or tune in. But so the new stream schedule will probably be up next week. But like I said, it's probably going to be around the same time. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays now. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully everyone is going into the weekend with some big plans. I will be continuing to paint and editing video. Like I said, there's new videos coming out every week. We just did a brand new Hot Wheels unboxing video released this morning, so that went out. This painting's finished, so that's good. And we're going to be starting up the school week next week. So, yeah. Hope everyone's having a good first week of the year, and we will see everyone here on Monday of next week or next Friday if this is a good time for you to tune in. Anyways, peace and good night. Good night.